Are you interested in some landscape lighting for your pond or yard? I was, so I got these. This is a pair of little LED brass turtles. They do come in a one pack. For my application, I wanted two. These are low voltage, and according to the manual, these will run on AC or DC. I chose DC. I'm going to power it with this. This is a low voltage DC transformer, DC power supply technically, with a remote. So let me show you how these hook up. This particular set does not come with a transformer, so you're going to have to supply your own transformer, and it's a very easy 2-wire hookup. I'm going to hook this up in a little bit, and I'm going to put it on my waterfall. I'll do a night view to let you see what it looks like after dark. Now this does come with a little tube of glue, and the glue is so you can actually glue the feet of the turtles onto a small rock if you're going to put this in a moving stream. But these are pretty heavy, and where I'm going to put them, I'm not going to need to glue them in place. When you first get this, the wires are going to be stripped back and look like this. You want them to look similar to that. They're suggesting trim back about 1/2 inch. So I'll get the other one done, then I'll show you what the next step is. Once all these are stripped back equally or close, you're going to twist these wires together. I twist the individual strands together on each one of the turtle lights, and then I twist the two pairs together. Makes a nice little connection. Now on the back of the transformer, on this transformer, and listen, I'm using a DC transformer because I intend to build more LED lights that I'm just going to scratch build, and those will run on DC. If you want to run this on AC, that's fine. And by the way, since this will run on AC, these are not polarity sensitive, so it doesn't matter if you put the brown wire or the blue wire on positive on the DC transformer. Won't matter on the AC transformer either. And what you're going to want to do is bend a little hook into this that's going to go around the screws. You got your V plus and your V minus. Nice little enclosure here to keep the wires from making contact with each other. And these wires did have a nice silicone jack at the outer sleeve, in case I didn't mention that. So you've got a V plus and a V minus if you're hooking up something that is polarity sensitive. Well, I'm off to a blazing standstill. The remote doesn't work. Now I don't know if the camera picks this up or not, but the remote thinks it's working. There's a little red LED on there. It had one of these little plastic battery protectors in there, and I checked the voltage on the battery. It's a lithium battery. It's 3.02 volts. So the battery's good. The lights blink, but it does not control the unit. However, the unit does work, and these are really bright. It probably washed me out. All right, the settings on this, you've got on, dusk to dawn, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, and test. Put it on test mode, and then if I cover up the sensor, they come on. If I move my thumb from the sensor, it sees the light in here and it turns them off. It should do the same thing on dusk to dawn. I don't know if there's enough ambient light coming through my fingers or not, or if there's another sensor somewhere. In the test mode, it functions properly. I'm kind of thinking this thing's going to go back. The brass turtles work perfectly. I'm going to go set those in the waterfall and let you see what those look like. I'll get this thing worked out. There will be an update either in the description or the comments if I can get this working, get a refund, get another unit sent out and see if it works. Kind of disappointed. I wasn't really crazy about the remote, but I did want the rest of this to function. But let's go get it under the waterfall, see what it looks like. Well, as you can see, it's currently still daytime, and I'm not going to show you how to route all your wires and hoses and things like that. That's going to be different with every installation, but that is more or less where I'm going to have these. I might separate them just a tad more, but I'm going to show you even, it's still not technically sunset, but we do have cloud cover. But I'm going to show you they're actually pretty bright. Let me turn this on. And this controller is not functioning properly. So what I'm going to have to do is just go to the on mode, force it on. So the controller's going back. I'm not even going to put a link to the controller in the description because until I get one that functions, I'm not interested in promoting it. But I think you can see that's quite a lot of light for this time of day. You can see how it lights up into the tree even. So let it get dark and we'll hit this again. All right, it is dark 30. I am, as soon as I move, my security lights are going to come on, but I'm going to walk over. Well, I move my hand. All right, you can see right there, there's the two turtles, and I'm going to go turn those on. I'm going to sit over here for a minute until the security lights go off. Okay, if I don't move. All right, now that's probably not where those are going to live permanently. I'll probably space them out a little bit, and I'll probably recess those right back to the edge of the waterfall, and it'll light up more of the waterfall. But you can see it's lighting up the little tree, and it's lighting up the water real well, which is what I was interested in. Still not gonna, I can't get this transformer to work properly, although I can get it to illuminate. I can get it to work in the dusk to dawn mode, or actually in the test mode. It works dusk to dawn in the test mode. It's going back. I'll probably get another one like this because I like the features on this. If the new one works, I'll list it. If it doesn't, I'll put something in the description if the replacement doesn't work either. Steer people away from it. The brass lights, however, turtle lights, I really like those. And I'm going to speculate the color temperature on those is somewhere in the vicinity of 2700 Kelvin. I didn't see that in the manual. I don't know that it's not in there, but I didn't see it in there. So this is with my my security lights on. I really like the way this looks. So if you're interested in it, I'll have a link to it in the description because I do like these. I'm not going to put a link in the description for the transformer unless I can get one to work. All right, I look back through the manual a little bit, and I want to show you this. They have this in a frog version also. See if you can make out the frog there. I personally like the turtle. The frog would be good to project light onto a plant or something like that, but I like the turtle for lighting up my waterfall for my application. These draw 6 watts. The power supply that I picked up is a 60 watt supply, so I could run 10 of these things off of that in theory. This one is solid brass. The frog is solid brass. They're both, the IP water resistant rating is 68 on both of them. They've got estimated lifespan of 50,000 hours. Operating temp is 32 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And the dimensions on the both of these are, the turtle is just over 5 inches and the frog is just under 4 inches. It does not say what color the lamp is, but I'm going to say that I'm pretty sure it's somewhere really close to 2700 Kelvin, which to me is a good color for outdoor lighting. And the frog weighs 2.5 pounds, 1.14 kilograms. The turtle weighs 2.4 grams, or 1.05 kilograms. So I think I'm going to really enjoy the turtle on my landscaping in my waterfall. I'll move it around a little bit, find the optimum location for it. All right, changing gears here for just one moment. I want to make a clarification. When I watched my video back, I didn't make a distinction in this. This is a 12-volt DC power supply, not a transformer. The AC version of this is a transformer. The DC version is a power supply. Not a big thing, but there is a difference. So if you're doing a search, that's where the difference is going to show up. And if your lighting is DC only, you need the power supply. If your low voltage landscaping is AC or DC, then you can use the transformer. Anyway, get that cleared up. Now, I chose not to go with the same model that I had before. This one doesn't have a remote, but it has the same features. My concern was if I replaced the first one that didn't work with another one of the same model, then you got a 50-50 chance that you got one that's going to work, and I don't have enough confidence to promote something under those conditions. This one worked on the first try, so I'm going to throw this one on my pond. And this has all the features. You've got on or off, you've got dusk to dawn, and then you've got a 2, 4, 6, 8 or 10 hour option. It'll come on when the sun goes down and stay on for those lengths of time, 2, 4, 6, 8 or 10 hours. So this is what the other one had that didn't work. This one does work. This is going to be my new choice. I'll put a link to it in the description. Not going to put a link to the other one because I don't have enough confidence in it. So this one is going to be there. The other one is not. I appreciate anybody that made it through all the bumblings and failures and everything. I'm going to throw a video up over here you might like. YouTube's going to throw one down here you might like. I'll catch you in one of those, or I'll catch you down the road.